Hello, hello. I am going to do a demo for you today. If you requested a sample from me, this is going to be what it looks like. This is Tokyo Lights. Oh, I love Tokyo Lights. It's like my favorite. It's what got me hooked on Color Street. I requested a sample. I got a sample of Tokyo Lights and it was like game over after that. But if you got your sample, what you're gonna do is it does have a little pull tab that you can pull open. I typically will just cut it open. It's gonna be a twosie like this. So this is what you're getting as your sample. So they just pop apart like that. The whole idea of a sample is to go ahead and you can apply it to your nails. And this way you can paint the rest of your nails and see how they hold up against regular polish, which really, as you will know, there's no competition. But you also will get a prep pad with your sample and then also a little mini nail file. So you have everything that you need to do your sample. So first things first, I'm gonna prep my nails. So I already took my other nail polish off that I had, and I went ahead and filed them and did everything that I needed to do. I rarely shape them. Probably once or twice a month I'll go in and I'll actually like shape my nail. So I just prepped them. Let that dry a second. And then I'm gonna go in. So you get kind of two different sizes. They are a little bit smaller. Typically I can use this one on my ring finger, and then I can use this one on my finger, sometimes my middle finger, just depends. If it's a glitter, I can typically stretch it. I am actually getting ready to do probably a mixed mani, which is nice with the twosies too. You can actually do mixed manis with them. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna show you how to put this on super quick. So this is going to be your strip. There's a little purple clear pull tab, so you're gonna pull that off. Then you are going to, then it has the white, so you're gonna take the silver pull tab and you're gonna pull that off. Now the strips you can touch, so you can touch them as much as you want. Just note that you wanna make sure you wash your hands ahead of time. Our fingers and our nails have oils in them, so if you're not washing them to get those excess oils off, it can transfer onto the strip, and then sometimes they don't stick as well. So you wanna make sure that you get any oils off of your fingers and your nails. That's what the prep pad's for, to make sure that there's no oils on there. So then I'm gonna take it, and I'll actually point my camera down a little bit. And you just line it up with the cuticle. I get it as close to my cuticle as I can without going on the cuticle. So I got it on there. Now say, I haven't pressed this down, but say that's just not the right, maybe it's a little off to this side too much and I'm not happy with the placement, I can lift that back up if I need to. So I'm gonna go ahead though, and I'm going to place it down. So I have it on there. I always, especially with solids, so with solids, they're not as forgiving as glitters. So I usually will take it down the center and then rub it off to the sides. This way I don't get any creases in the nails or anything like that. And then I do rub back also to make sure that it does not get on my cuticle, because that's when it'll lift. If you do get it on the cuticle, it'll lift up. I also love my little rubber tipped cuticle tools. So these are nice for not only pushing back your cuticles, but if you have a little bit of excess on the side, which this one fits me really well, you can pinch off the excess with these. And just another little tip, I always start with my pinkies typically and work my way in. So if I'm doing like a mixed mani or something, I will typically start with my pinkies and then work my way through. And then you could just basically pinch off underneath. You're gonna pull that away. This side right here, you're gonna tear that off. And then this is how you get double ends out of it. So you can get, with one strip, you can get two nails. And my nails are a decent length too, so I still get the two nails out of one strip. With the glitters, you can stretch them just slightly if for some reason it doesn't fit your nail or if it's a little bit small. I have stretched them just slightly. You don't want to pull too hard, but you can slightly stretch them. So I got that on there, and then I'm just going to go underneath and kind of pinch off any excess. The other way you can do to get the excess off is you can just file it off. So once I have that on, I will go through. I love using a glass nail file, and I will just lightly file off any excess that's on there that would prevent, so that way it doesn't lift from the ends, because if you do have a little bit of excess on there, it could lift up and then tear the rest of the nail up if you have a lot of excess on there. So I like to just make sure that it is all off of there, and that's it. So super, super easy. You can use the little nail file that comes with it. You don't have to obviously use a glass nail file. I do have starter kits available too if you are looking for a glass nail file, my little nail polish remover clips, different things like that. You can ask me about that. But there is 2 nails out of 1 strip, and then I can still use this one if I wanted to on this this nail, and then paint the rest to see how it held up against regular nail polish. So if you haven't tried a 2Z sample yet, I highly recommend trying it and requesting one, so that way you can try out the product before. I tried it out. I didn't even paint the rest of my nails. I just went ahead and ordered like 12 sets right off the bat because I was so impressed. And you will totally be impressed with how long it will last you, especially compared to regular nail polish. It's crazy. Mine typically, glitters especially, I can get usually 14 days out of, sometimes longer. But yeah, so absolutely love it. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out, and I will talk to you later.